Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well this evening. A little for you. Let us tap in, shall we? See what Spirit has for us this afternoon. What it is that Spirit would like to let you know. Collective energy, please, Spirit. What is it you would like the collective to know at this time, please, Spirit? Thank you. Collective energy. The King of Swords in the reverse. A manipulative, callous person who likes to play mind games. An expert at the illogical. Challenged by Ten of Wands. Challenged by hard work, carrying too much, overloaded. In the subconscious. Wheel of Fortune. And Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and Three of Wands on the upright. So we are moving forward, or they're moving forward. This King of Swords in the reverse is moving forward into an upside down Wheel of Fortune. They're expecting a negative phase. In the recent past. We've got the Six of Wands on the upright, so there's been a victory, an achievement, a promotion, public recognition, intentions and expectations. The Lovers. Strength of two together. Partnership. A deep love and union. Deep love. In the near future. The Chariot in the upright. Again, victory, forward movement. Going on a journey, leaving. The lens that's being looked through. Five of Swords in the upright. Conflict, competition, abusive relationships, theft, bullying. In the environment. We've got the Star. Spiritual fortune, healing, renewal. Rejuvenation. Magic is flowing all around you. Hopes and fears. The moon in the upright. Illusion. There could be some things hidden. And the outcome? The sun. Happiness, warmth, rebirth, all is well. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups. Love, compassion, marriage, proposal, and somebody else has to accept this loss. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. I hope you all are well. The energies are heart intense. It feels like there's some heartbreak going on. Like, well, let's get another pass out here. King of Swords reversed misuses their power. They're very controlling and manipulative. They like to play mind games. And time. It's too late to take any more action. They're challenged by this Ten of Wands, by extra responsibility, by a heavy burden. They're feeling overloaded. They're carrying too much. They're stressed out. They're challenged because they sabotage themselves, and they're feeling the absence of this star sun. They're carrying a heavy load now. They're responsible for their own load. They're making preparations. They're on the upside down Wheel of Fortune. They're in a negative phase. Bad luck. They don't have any control. They don't have any control over somebody who's irreplaceable. A star or a sun. Okay, so they don't have any control over somebody who's irreplaceable because they gained a victory with this Six of Wands here. And it's public recognition. They're coming into the rewards for their effort. Forgiveness is here. Intention, expectation is the Lovers. The strength of two together. Reciprocity, equal give and take. The Chariot, a victory, a journey, determination. Dishonesty is here. We'll continue to clarify what that is all about. The card says, by lying, I ripped us apart. It could be what this King of Swords reversed is feeling. In the lens that's being looked through, we've got the Five of Swords. So conflict, competition, bullying, theft, abusive relationships, abusing their soul ties, abusing their family, their soul tie. The Star is in the environment. We've got responsibilities. It came out in the reverse. We got the Moon. Fear and anxiety. Somebody who shirked their responsibilities. Somebody who was abusive to whoever it was they were in a soul tie with. Perhaps this Star. This says unfinished business, but it came out in the reverse. Business is finished. There's no more to be said. This person who was not faithful, was not responsible, was very abusive with this Star, it's done. They're in fear about this. They were not honest. We've got the Sun here. There's a rebirth and all is well. And they're like, I should have expressed myself better. They have to hold back or they're being held back. This is a new chapter. And you're coming into a union that is inseparable. Or maybe you already there because the Lovers is here. There's the victory of the two that are strong together, equal give and take. So they're inseparable and it's a new chapter. Ace of Cups, proposal, marriage. Family, you know. They tend to be in my experience, they tend to be the ones that hurt you the most, you know. Because they know your tender spots, you know, and they like to use those things oftentimes to hurt us, you know. They poke at it or they share it with others so that they can laugh and poke at it. It's a weird it's a weird habitual pattern of many in the field of consciousness of the previous cycle, and it was like many people experienced the symptoms of this. I think like an infection, like an attachment, like a whatever this Diablo is spirit attachment was, you know, narcissistic spirit attachment. It's like a virus or something, and it has certain patterns. High honor came out sideways. So the King of Swords could be seen as a high honor person, but they're not. They are a manipulative, controlling person who misuses their power, and they play mind games with people. They cause confusion. They're very callous. They're not high honor. Even though they're seen as that, they're not. They're the opposite. They sabotaged themselves and now they're carrying a burden. They didn't get the sudden wealth. An irreplaceable person is moving forward. Somebody who is irreplaceable is moving forward. They gained a victory. And this King of Swords reversed, who's seen as high honor but isn't actually high honor, they're on the bottom of the wheel. They're having a negative phase now. That's their reward. That's what they're coming into. This irreplaceable person, this star who they neglected, gained a victory over this person. This thief. Lover in the reverse. They couldn't get a commitment with this person. They moved on. They might want forgiveness now. This false person wants forgiveness now. You gained a victory over this person. This King of Swords reverse, this malicious, callous mind game player. And you're moving on. They want forgiveness. But you gained a victory, and your intention and expectation is to move into a strength of two together, a reciprocal union. You've won. That is your intention and expectation. This false person is like, they're like, mature man, forgive me. And it's like, will you just pretend like you don't exist already? Like, oh, I'm tired of thinking about you. Why do you keep trying to force your way into my mind, my life, my thought processes? Why? Stop. They're dishonest. They're lying, and they want to come in. You've gained a victory. You're moving on, and they want to force you to entertain them as they try to insert themselves into your existence. And it's like, just stop already. You're not welcome. It's like you're not high honor. You're a thief. You're dishonest. You're not a lover. You've mistreated somebody who was an irreplaceable person. They gained a victory over you. Now just stop. There's no reason to continue trying to force your way into somebody's life who doesn't want to have anything to do with you. It's called psychotic. Obsessive. It's called time for a restraining order. On the distant horizons. Journey on the distant horizons. So you've got your chariot and you've got your sky ship. So yeah, you're taking off. Boogieing on down the road. You've got your chariot and your sky. Yeah, you're going. You're leaving behind that. It's like, just stop already. They brought conflict to relationship, to soul ties. They would get a relationship, and then they would create war within that dynamic, because that is their persona, that is their energy, that is their essence, that is their presence. That's what they are. That's what they have to offer the world, and everybody in it is this weird conflict. Weird. They neglect all their responsibilities in lieu of creating as much conflict as possible, making others responsible for their responsibilities while they cause conflict for everybody. It's wild. Weird dynamic. Privileged lady. Soul tie. They brought, they were abusive, bullies, tried to steal, And this privileged lady gained a victory over this fake high honor person who who avoids responsibility. The only responsibility they maintain is that of creating conflict and chaos. That's their purpose. So the star is here in a courtship. With the sun. The one who avoided their responsibilities, it's finished. There's no unfinished business. It's done. And they're in fear and anxiety. I keep waiting for when this is actually gonna like when everybody's gonna take off or when everybody's gonna land and take over, you know, something. So yeah. So didn't they didn't get a relationship with the main female. They're in fear and anxiety because business is finished. They did not get hooked up with this main female. There's none of that. They're not taking part in this. They don't have any, they're not responsible. They are going on a journey and they are in fear and anxiety about this. They could be having some premonitions. They feel like they should have expressed themselves better. The sun is here. So it's like the star and the sun is here. Somebody should have expressed themselves better. They're not an official person. This King of Swords reversed. They misuse their power. They're seen as a high honor person, but they're not. They're not. We got the house on the bottom of the deck. A change in the house. A change in the house has a wealthy man in despair. He's in despair over this marriage. This star is in a courtship with the sun in the house. Yeah. It's a new chapter. A new chapter with an Ace of Cups, a new chapter that will be abundant. That is abundant. It is abundant. It's abundant in the mind. It's abundant in the heart. It's abundant in the vision. So somebody's seen as high honor who actually isn't high honor. They're a King of Swords reverse. They play mind games. They abuse their power. They're very callous and manipulative and controlling. They love causing chaos. They're very illogical. They make no sense. And it's too late for them to take any action. They have to accept the things they cannot change. They have to surrender their need to control. Well, put it like that. They sabotage themselves. They're feeling the absence of this privileged lady, this star. They did not get the sudden wealth. They're feeling the absence of the vitality. This person who's irreplaceable. They move forward. And they're in a Ten of Wands energy. They're heavily burdened. We've got gratitude in the upright. They're challenged because of this privileged lady's what? Gratitude? Attitude of gratitude? It's amazing what an attitude of gratitude will get you through. So this King of Swords reversed is going through a negative phase now. They were not able to get a love relationship with this irreplaceable person. They gained a victory and they moved on. So they want forgiveness. This irreplaceable person is stepping into their purpose. They gained a victory with the Six of Wands here over this false person who, again, is asking for forgiveness. For the forgiveness card is out here twice. They want forgiveness bad. Everything's being revealed. They're being seen for who they are. And perhaps for what they've done. I don't know. They're being seen as a false person. There's public recognition here. So the public recognition means not only is somebody being recognized, but they're being recognized for what they've overcome. And for what that was and who the players were. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. We've got self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So this privileged lady gained a victory over this King of Swords reversed, who is now in a negative phase on this wheel, this of destiny. Intention and expectation is to enter a reciprocal union, marriage, power of two together, not just one that's consistently getting drained and siphoned and beat down and crapped on, but one that comes in and actually increases the way that it's supposed to be, man. When two come together, it's supposed to increase, you know? But in the previous cycle, it would decrease. It was my experience anyway. And I think the system is kind of set up that way. There's no real perks anymore for partnership in the old system that's fading away. Change. Mature man wants forgiveness. He's a false person. He's asking this privileged lady for forgiveness. There's a change here. She's entering a union that is reciprocal. This mature man is dishonest. This privileged lady has got the Chariot. The Chariot twice. And this could mean that the mature man is getting on one chariot and she's getting on another chariot. And because, you know, everybody's going wherever it is they go. You know, people made their choices. They chose what they wanted to be in alliance with. Their inner self chose what they were in harmony with. You know, that frequency or vibration that they were comfortable in. So everybody chose, and not everybody. Some people didn't choose, but still, it's like then the patterning becomes relevant, right? Guilt in the reverse. They're dishonest and they have no remorse. They don't feel guilty. They don't feel guilty for bringing conflict and abusing their soul ties. They don't feel guilty at all. And the soul tie here could be this privileged lady star with the sun. Like somebody was trying to bring conflict to this soul tie. Somebody tried to take out this privileged lady, tried to hook up with her, tried to pull her away from her actual soul tie, so that they could abuse her, but it didn't work out like that. Empathy. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So both sides of a situation are being looked at very thoroughly. The star is in a courtship, a soul tie. This person was abusive and avoided their responsibilities. And this star is in service. Feels good when they can help others. They were really taken advantage of. But no more. Everybody's going their own way. Those who are being disconnected from this privileged lady star are feeling fear and anxiety. They didn't get a connection with the main female. And she's happy. The sun is here, a rebirth. All is well. Celebration. This person who's not an official person feels they should have expressed themselves better. They're being held back, or they want to hold back. Friendship in the reverse. So they're not a friend. Maybe they're getting cut off from friends. We've got doubt on the bottom of the deck. They may be experiencing doubt regarding your success. And there's patience. Everything happens in divine order. Relationships that serve the higher good. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. My short hairs keep tickling my nose. Robbery came out sideways. So they were trying to rob. They weren't successful. They weren't able to hide it. This privileged lady star is just too thankful, probably even for the challenges, which is where the real kicker came in. When you become grateful for your suffering, it's like and you spin it, it kind of changes the dynamic. I think that's the third time I've said that word. Wow, that's got to mean something, doesn't it? So we got gift here. Yeah, so this gift, this star, is grateful, and they're challenged by that. They sabotage themselves. They're feeling the absence. They didn't get the wealth. They couldn't take the wealth out of this star. And they're burdened because they're in a 10 of Wands energy. They didn't get a love relationship. They couldn't get a contract with this irreplaceable person who is moving forward into their purpose. They're having a bad luck. They're going through a negative phase on this karmic wheel. They want forgiveness. Yeah, she's got a new family tree. And they got an illusion. They're stuck in their illusion. This negative phase. And again, forgiveness, false person, mature man, change. This privileged lady star, main female, gained a victory. 6 of Wands, has gifts of the soul that benefit herself and others. Please do whatever you need to do with the genders. I forgot to say that at the beginning of this video. I'm sorry. And this false person who's wanting forgiveness, they're in fright. This mature man, they're afraid because there's a change. This star main female privileged lady is moving on, got a new family tree, a reciprocal, like, wow, she'll be able to wear her own essence without somebody sucking it out of her, and then she'll be with somebody who's also wearing their own essence, and it's going to be like, it'll be like heaven. Oh, they're furious. They're furious. Because it'll be like a utopia, a personal utopia. And you got your chariot here and your skyship. I don't know, you're going on a journey. You got the victory. You got the victory with the 6 of Wands, and on this chariot, it also says victory. So you got double victory and double chariot. So I don't over this, I don't know, mass square? I don't know. Double victory over this mass square, over this pretender, this faker. This fraud who likes to appear as high honor, but they're not. They're quite the opposite. I wonder if they'll be exposed publicly. They're dishonest and they have no guilt. They don't feel guilty about it at all. There is no remorse. They're in a fantasy. They got a powerful imagination, man. They really, whatever they got going on, it's like they have no remorse. It's like, it is what it is. It's their egregiory. They didn't get the blessing. They're abusive. They didn't get the blessing. This privileged lady has a soul tie, seeing both sides of a situation. Courtship here in the environment with the star, spiritual fortune, healing, rejuvenation, renewal, and feels good when they can help others. This faker, they never took care of their responsibilities. They put the responsibility for everything on other people, and the only thing they ever did was steal and cause chaos for people. Evidence in the reverse, so they could be trying to hide evidence. And we've got libation or prayers, religion in the reverse, and donations. So there could be some, they're hiding evidence. They could be doing some darker religious practices, trying to cover up evidence. They could be doing some darker religious practices, trying to cover up evidence, trying to stop an investigation into their lack of responsibility. The courtship is here, the spiritual fortune. So you got the star and the sun. They are in service and they feel good when they can help others. They're happy. They're gifted. It's a new family tree. Reciprocal. The power of two together. Business is finished. Kaput. Done. They're in fear and anxiety. Journey. Oh, we got journey there too. 3 times journey is out here. Everybody's going on a journey. Everybody's going their separate ways. All aboard. The reset. All aboard. Everybody goes. Everybody goes on their ship. Everybody walks through their portals. Everybody does whatever they're going to do. And then stuff happens. And I imagine we'll be watching it from some place or another. Or not. Pride. They're in fear and anxiety. They're all up in their pride. They're going on a journey. Everybody's going on a journey. They didn't get hooked up with the main female. She's happy about this courtship. We got the sun here. A rebirth. All is well. Happiness, vitality, positivity. And these ones are holding back or they're being held back. They're not an official person. They're not friends, or they're being separated from their friends, or their friends don't want to have anything to do with them. They're not friendship material. Ready. Preparations. Ready. Everything's ready. Everything's ready. They're in a nightmare. They're fighting about the work they did. They want to apologize. They're experiencing loss. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. So King of Swords reversed, seen as high honor, but not high honor. They have to accept the things that cannot change. They need to surrender their need to control. They attempted a robbery and they failed. Thought in the reverse. It's too late to take any action. They're out of time. They don't know what to do. They sabotage themselves. They're feeling the absence of this gift. They did not gain sudden wealth. They're in a 10 of Wands energy. They're heavily burdened. Room in the reverse. They can't tap into the mind of this privileged lady. They're challenged because the frequency, like they're in gratitude, they are in a state of delight, they are happy, and none of this stuff that they got going on will work. They can't manipulate somebody who's happy, somebody who's balanced, and yeah, anyway, this person is irreplaceable. They're stepping into their purpose. They've got a new family tree. They're moving forward. So moving forward here is with the, which one is that? Three of Wands. So moving forward, the Chariot, distant horizons, and journey. So yeah, there's some stuff going on. A whole lot of movement. A whole lot of movement. We got Merchant in the reverse. They can't buy and sell. They can't buy and sell. They're stuck in an illusion. They wish to have forgiveness. They didn't get a love union. This irreplaceable person gained a victory over this with the Six of Wands. They have gifts of the soul that benefit themselves and others. They gained a victory over this false person. This false person is in fright. And again, we've got another forgiveness card there. They really want to be in forgiveness. Like there is something going on. They're furious. They're frightened and furious. What a combo. They're not able to think clearly. Conversation. People are talking about it. They're afraid of what people are saying, what people are thinking. They're furious about this change. This conversations. We've got child and friend. So there could be well, you got innocent. So with the child, that's the innocent card. So there's an innocent there, gifts of the soul, the benefit others. There's conversation. Everybody's talking about it, whatever happened here. We got friend. This person is a friend, or they have a friend, or they're connected with a friend here who is this love, intention, and expectation. We've got surprise in the reverse. So perhaps this was no surprise. It could be that they were warned about it. It could be that that it was prophesied. Yeah, it was prophesied. It's no surprise. They're furious. They thought that they were going to be able to, I guess, work it a different way. They're dishonest. They're stuck in an illusion and some sort of fantasy and some sort of egregiory or whatever that they've created. They don't have any guilt over what they've done. And there is the Chariot here and the distant horizon. So right here in the near future, you got Chariot times 2. Chariot times 2. Falseness, yeah. Dishonesty and falseness. So you've got Chariot, there's Chariot times 2. You're going places. And they got falseness and dishonesty. And they don't feel bad about it, which means they have no moral compass, integrity, or honor. Wow. Where have we witnessed that before. So they're all about abusive relationships. They didn't get the blessing. This privileged lady sees both sides of a situation, has a soul tie here. There's a courtship. Lovers is right there. Courtship is in the environment. And we've got frivolity. So there's fun. This dishonest person is still doing things. They're trying to cover up evidence during an investigation, or they're trying to sweep evidence under the rug. They're doing libations in the reverse. So whatever that means to you, we've got responsibilities in the reverse. So they didn't take care of their responsibilities, or not taking care of their responsibilities. They're trying to cover up the evidence of the fact that they have not been taking care of their responsibilities. They're doing upside down magic or whatever in the prayers, right? They're doing upside down stuff, trying to cover up the evidence that they did not handle their responsibilities. They're doing that here in the environment. This soldier, there's stuff happening. House. Courtship. Star in the house. In service. In service. And you got this King of Swords in the reverse, trying to cover their tracks. Trying to cover up. Trying to dispose of evidence. Make it magically disappear. I don't know why. There's no court cards out here. The court cards have all been in the previous reads. There's not a court card out here now. Yet. We're almost done. Yeah, we got reunion. There's happiness. This courtship. Reunion. Reunion. And this person who's trying to cover up their lack of responsibility, they did not, again, we got lover in the reverse. They did not get a love union. And it could be that maybe they're being denied. Considering their previous behaviors regarding relationship, they may be getting denied the opportunity. And they're afraid because they're codependent. They don't know how to take care of themselves. The responsibility for their own well-being has always been somebody else's responsibility. They're having premonitions. They could be having anxiety attacks. Wedding in the reverse. They don't, they don't get a lover. They don't get a wedding. They don't get to attend the weddings. Wow, they don't get a lover, they don't get a wedding, and they don't get friends. Well, many of you out there may understand what that has been like. You know, you may have lived a life with very few friends, if any. You've been, pretty much the sole responsible person in your life for your well-being. And you may not have had a marriage or, anybody that you could count on, right? Any significant other or family. So this is wild that this person, it's almost like it's like what comes around goes around. That's what, to me, what karma. It's not, somebody betraying your trust. That's not really karma. Although the one who betrayed the trust might get karma for that, but I don't know, man. Wild. And journey again on the bottom of the deck. Journey, journey, distant horizons, chariot, journey, love, faithfulness. Oh, this is nice. Journey, love, faithfulness, and sweetheart. And there's a messenger with money that could make you happy. Who knows? Maybe you're going to get something real soon. But money, wealth isn't necessarily monetary, right? It could be an elevation. It could be an increase in status. It could be a promotion. It could be a step up in resilience or perseverance or inability to withstand certain stormy weather or whatever. Could be anything. We're at 57 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. I hope that this one clarified for you something or that you found it entertaining. And I will see you on the next one.